Dear learners, I think that everything is okay today. Okay? Dear learners, once more, welcome to Home School. My name is Mayolumpasi Michel. I'm a teacher of English, as you can notice. Yes, today we are going to explore the text on media. Dear learners, before starting with the exploitations of our text, we are going to make or to revise what we learned last time. Now, last time we talked about media. It was the title of our lesson, media. Now, I remember saying that media are means of communications and informations. Or media are the means of communicating informations or news. Now, talking about the different types of media, I remember saying that last time during our first lesson, media can be considered as the fourth and the fifth power. We have fourth power and the fifth power. Now, media can be considered as the fourth power and the fifth power. Now, talking about this power, firstly, you should know that before media as the fourth and the fifth power, there are other types of power. Now, here we are going to talk about democracy, because in democracy we have the three separations of power. The first power is executive power. We have also executive power, legislature power, and we have judicial power. Okay, judicial power. After this power come media. That is why we also call media as the fourth and the fifth power. Good. Now, talking about the different types of media. Last time we talked about talking about the fourth power. We have, for example, magazine. We have also newspapers. Newspaper. We have also radio and television. Now, these types of media are called the fourth power. Now, dealing with the fifth power. With the fifth power, we have internet and social media. Concerning the social media, we have, for example, WhatsApp. And we have also Facebook. We have also Twitter, and so on. Now, these are just some examples of the fifth power. Here we are talking about the social media. WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter are called social media. Okay, dear learners, after revising what we learned last time, now here we can move to the exploitations of our text. Now you can write, this is as the title of our lesson, We have text exploitation, text exploitation on the fourth, text exploitation on the fourth power. I think that you are following me. Okay, I'm going to read the text, okay? I'm going to read the text, and after reading the text, we are going to answer all questions related to this text. Now, let me read the text. Text, the power of the press. In democratic countries, any effort to restrict the freedom of the press are rightly condemned. However, this freedom can easily be abused. Stories about people often attract far more public attention than political events. The story of a family that acquires fame and fortune overnight dramatically illustrates the power of the press. The family lived in Abandon, a small town of 23,000 inhabitants in South Dakota. As the parents had 5 children, life was a perpetual fight against poverty. They were expecting their 6th child and were faced with even more pressing economic problems. If they had only had 1 child, the facts would have passed unnoticed. They would have continued to struggle against economic odds and would have lived in obscurity. But they suddenly become the parents of the quintuplets, 4 girls and 1 boy. An event which radically changed their lives. The day after the birth of the 5 children, an aeroplane arrived in Abandon, bringing 60 reporters and photographers. The news was of national importance, for the poor couple had become the parents of the only quintuplets in the America. The rise to fame was swift. Television, cameras, and newspapers carried the news to everyone in the country. Newspapers and magazines offered the family huge sums of money for the exclusive right to publish stories and photographs. Gifts powered not only for unknown people, but from baby foods and soap manufacturers who wished to advertise their products. The old farmhouse the family lived in was to be replaced by a new $100,000 home. Reporters kept pressing for interviews, so lawyers had to be employed to act as a spokesman for the family at press conferences. The event brought serious changes to the town itself. Plans were announced to build a new highway, as Aberdeen was now likely to attract thousands of tourists. Signposts erected on the outskirts of the towns directed tourists not to Aberdeen, but Quit City, USA. Now, I'm going to read again the text for the good understanding. Text, the power of the press. In democratic countries, any efforts to restrict the freedom of the press are rightly condemned. However, this freedom can easily be abused. Story about people often attract far more public attention than political events. The story of a family that acquires fame and fortune overnight dramatically illustrates the power of the press. The family lived in Aberdeen, a small town of 23,000 inhabitants in South Dakota. As the parents had 5 children, life was a perpetual fight against poverty. They were expecting their 6th child and were faced with even more pressing economic problems. If they had only had 1 child, the fact would have passed unnoticed. They would have continued to struggle against economic odds and would have lived in obscurity. But they suddenly became the parents of the quintuplets, 4 girls and 1 boy, an event which radically changed their lives. The day after the birth of the 5 children, an aeroplane arrived in Aberdeen, bringing 60 reporters and photographers. The news was of national importance, for the poor couple had become the parents of the only quintuplet in the America. The rise to fame was sweet. Television cameras and newspapers carries the news to every one in the countries. Newspapers and magazines offered the family huge sums of money for the exclusive right to publish stories and photographs. Gifts powered not only for unknown people, but from baby food and soap manufacturers who wished to advertise their products. The old farmhouse the family lived in was to be replaced by a new $100,000 home. Reporters kept pressing for interviews, so lawyers had to be employed to act as a spokesman for the family at press conferences. The event brought serious changes to the town itself. Plans were announced to build a new highway, as Aberdeen was now likely to attract thousands of tourists. Signs posts erected on the outskirts of the town directed tourists not to abandoned but can't sit USA. Now, dear learners, I think that you have understood the text. Now, as usual, we are going to answer the question related to this text. Now, start with the first section. Let me write the title of, yes, this is text, the power of the press. Okay, start with A. Say true or false. Now, here the structure is to say, I'm going to write some statement on the board, and we are going to say if these statements are true or false. I think that you are following me, and you have also understood the text. Now, the first statement is let me write it here. We have, this is the first statement. The family led, yes, a hard life before. The family led a hard life before. Now, here we are going to say if this sentence or this statement is true or false. According to our text, if you have understood the text, I think that you will be able to answer this question. Now, we have the family led a hard life before. Now, dear learners, I want you to say if this statement is true or false. Now, I think that this statement is true. We have one, it is true, always in full letter. Always in full letters. Now, this statement is true. Now, let's check in the text if the answer is correct. Now, our text says that. Now, we have, with our text, we are going to check if this sentence or if the answer that we have given is correct or true. Now, the answer or the justifications of this answer is in the second paragraph. Now, the second paragraph says, let me read again the text, just the second paragraph to justify our answer. Good. The story of a family that acquired fame and fortune overnight dramatically illustrates the power of the press. The family lived in Aberdeen, a small town of 23,000 inhabitants in South Dakota. As the parent had 5 children, life was a perpetual fight against poverty. It means that this family was fighting against poverty. It means that they lived in poverty. Now, we have this, the word poverty shows that life for this family was a big problem. Good. And we have also another justifications in our text, always in the second paragraph. They were expecting their sixth child and were faced with even more pressing economic problem. It means that economic problem refer to difficulties to get money, yes, financial problems. This family lived in obscurity. Yes, now this sentence, according to our text, this statement is true. Yes, we have here. Now, let's move to another statement. Dear learners, I think that you are following me. Good. The second one is, I'm going, as usual, I'm going to write this statement on the board so that you will be able to answer the question or to give the answer. They had 4 children. They had 4 children when they came to contemplate, yes, contemplate come. Now, we are going to answer or to give the answer concerning our text. So, they had 4 children when the contemplate come. True or false? According to our text, this answer is, I don't know according to you what is your answer, but according to my understanding, this answer is, the answer here is false. Let me write it here. Always in a full letter, false. False. As usual, let's check in the text. Is I am right or wrong? Okay. They had 4 children when the contemplator came. Now, in the second paragraph, I think that the answer is in the second paragraph. Yes. Let's check in the second paragraph. Okay, somewhere it is written, yes, if you can allow me to read again the text, I think that, yes, it is the best strategies to understand, to understand the text or to justify this answer. Now, the story of a family that acquired fame and fortune overnight dramatically illustrates the power of the press. The family lived in Abandon, a small town of 23,000 inhabitants in South Dakota. As the parents had 5 children, firstly, the parents had 5 children. It means that before getting the contemplate, The parents had 5 children. But the statement says that they had 4. Instead of 5, we say 4. 4. 4 children. There is a problem between this statement and what is written in the text. Now, I think that the answer here is false. Yes, it is false, not true. Yes. Now, dear learner, I think that you are following me. I don't know if I make myself understand. Yes, here the sentence is, the answer is false. Good. Now, let's see, yes, another statement. I'm going to write this sentence on the blackboard. Here we have questions. And here we have answers, the answer about this question. Let me write this sentence. The birth of the quintuplate was of no importance. Importance, yes, for them, yes, for the family, sometimes for everybody, yes, living in these yes, countries or the states. Good. Yes, the birth of the quintuplate was of no importance. Now, let's answer this question. Let's say if this statement is true or false. But according to our text, what does the text say? Concerning this statement, the birth of the quintuplate was of no importance for them. It means that, yes, it was not important. When the quintuplate come in this, yes, in this family, in this town, yes, here we are talking about, yes, a burden. Yes, it is a burden is, I think it is a city or a town, yes, situated in South Dakota. South Dakota is the state, one of the states of the United States of America. Good. Now, let's see if this statement is false or true. Now, I think that this statement is false. It is false. Now, let me write. First, we write the answer, and we are going to, yes, to justify if I am right or wrong. Free, we are here free. It is, okay, yes, it is false. Why is it false? According to our text, I think that this, the justifications can be in the last paragraph, no, not the second one, yes, the second paragraph. Yes, if we can see the last lines. Here, this text says that the news was of national importance for the poor family. The news was of a national importance for the poor couple. Okay? Yes, but here the statement says the birth. When we talk about the news, in this text, the news is about the birth of the quintuplets. The text says that the news of the birth of the quintuplets was of a national importance. But here the statement says the birth of the quintuplet was of no importance for them. It means that this statement is false. Good. Dear learners, I think that I make myself understand. Good. Now, we have the first or the last statement concerning this part. Say true or false. We have a last statement. You can take notes. Yes. We have there were no, yes, no exterior signs of change in our body. Pardon, after that event. Okay, good. This is the last statement or sentences. Yes. Now, we are going, let me read. There were no exterior, yes, signs of change in our body after that event. Now, dear learners, tell me if this statement is true or false. Yes, as far as I am concerned, according to the text, this statement is, yes, I don't know. What is your answer? This statement is false, according to my understanding. It is false. Here I write false. False. We are going to check in our text if this answer is correct or is right. Good. Let's check in the text. Yes, we have our text. There were no exterior signs of change in our body after that event. Now, in the text, I think that the answer can be in the last paragraph. Now, if I can read the last paragraph, it will, yes, good for you to understand if I am right. Let me read this paragraph, the last one, to justify this answer. Because we cannot put the answer without justifying our answer. Perhaps this answer can be true, but we are going to check in our paragraph. The last one, the last paragraph, because the text has 3 paragraphs. Now, the rise to fame was swift. Television, cameras, and newspapers carried the news to everyone in the countries. Newspaper and magazine offered the family huge sums of money for the exclusive right to publish story and photograph. If we can take the first line, the first line in our paragraph, the last one. The rise to form was with television, cameras, and newspapers carries the news to everyone in the country. In the country. Newspaper and magazine offered the family huge, sums of money, yes, for the exclusive right to publish stories and photographs. Gift power not only for unknown people, but from baby, food, and soap. These are some signs that show that there were some exterior signs of change in our burden after that event. Now, let me continue reading my text. Yes. The old farmhouse the family lived in was to be replaced by a new $100,000 home. Reporters kept pressing for interviews. So lawyers had to be employed to act as spokesmen for the family at press conference. Now, let's see the last, the last lines. The event brought serious changes to the town itself. There were some signs. Serious. We have the word serious changes. Serious changes. Yes. It can be one of the signs. Some exterior signs. Okay? Good. To the town itself. Plans were announced. Even plans were announced for the building of this town. Good. Yes. We have a plan were announced to build a new highway. Plans were announced to build a new highway. It means that all these ideas show that there were exterior change. But here, the statement say there were no exteriors. That is why I say that this statement, the answer is false. We have false. Okay, I think that you are writing. Yes, I want you to take note. Yes. Yes, we have the first. Yes, the first answer is true. The second one is false. The third is false also, and the last one is false. Now, here we have finished with the first part of exploitations of our text on the power of the press. Yes. Yes. Now, after this part, after true or false, we can move to another activities. Yes, you can write B, answers. 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 Yes, I think that you are writing. Yes, there is here we have our answers about the text. Okay. Yes, we have some questions here. We have with B. Answer the following questions. All these questions are related to our text. Now, let me write these questions on the board. Yes, we have the first one. Yes, I think that it is possible to put them here. Because here we are going to to write the answer related to this question. Okay, we have the first question is why did Aberdeen turn into we have quaint city, USA. Now, dear learners, according to you, I think that you are following me. Yes, according to you, what can be the answer of these questions? Now, the answer can be put here. Now, this is the questions related to our text. Why did Aberdeen turn into quaint city, USA? What can be your answer? Yes? What is the answer? Now, I think that the answer here, after giving the answer, we are going to check in the text if, this answer is correct. All right. Good. We have the answer is Aberdeen. This is one. Yes, we have one. Aberdeen. Yes, Aberdeen turned into quaint city, USA, because of the birth, yes, because of the birth of the country plates. Yes. Now, sometimes, yes, you are. So let me explain. Country plates. Country plate is a group of 5 children born with with the same, or yes, the same day, okay, with the same mother, yes, 5 children, okay, born, yes, in the same birth. Now, the same birth. Okay, this is the meaning of country plates. Yes, country plates. Now, the question is, why did Aberdeen turn into quaint city, USA? Yes, because the answer is Aberdeen turned into quaint. We have quaint. The word comes from quaint, country plate, okay? Yes. Now, a virgin turned into Count City, USA because of the birth of the country plate. This is the reason why this city or this turn into count city. This is the answer. Good. Dear learners, the answer of this question is here. Now, I think that if you have understood this text, yes, the rest of things will be easy for you. Good. Yes. This is the first question. Now, let's answer the second one. The second question. Yes, I'm going to put it on the board. Yes. We have, yes, where is, yes, we have, okay, two. What happened? What happened? Happened. Happened. What happened? The day. The day. What happened? The day after. After. The. Yes. The birth. The birth. Yes. After the birth of children. Yes, of the children. Of the children. Now, children here, yes, is can be replaced by the words by plates. Now, tell me what happened. Yes, this is the answer, the questions. What happens the day after the birth of the children? Now, I want to say that the children is children here. The children here refers this word. The word children here refers to country plates. And country plates we have five children. Yes, born in the same birth. Good. Yes. What happens the day or after the birth of the children? Now, let's give the answer. Good. The answer will be here. What happened the day after the birth of the children? Okay. According to you, dear learner, if you have well understood the text, what can be the answer? Yes, what can be the answer? Now, the answer here is the day after the birth of the children, an aeroplane arrived in Abadan, bringing 60 reporters and photographers. Let me write the answer. First, we write the answer on the board, and after writing, we are going to, yes, justify our answer. Good. The day, this is the answer. The day, yes, the answer of this question. Yes, the day after, yes, after the day, after, yes, the day after the birth of the country plates, yes, country plates. Country plates. Yes, we have here, we have 5 children. Yes, country plate. An arrow. Yes, I think that it is like that. An arrow plane, an aeroplane. An aeroplane arrived. Yes. Arrived. An aeroplane arrived in a building. Yes, the building. Yes, a building. A building. Bringing 60 reporters. 60 reporters. Yes, we have reporters. In other words, we can say journalists. Yes, 60 reporters and photograph. And photograph. Photograph. And photograph. Now, this is the answer. The answer. And photographers, I'm sorry. There is yes, photographers. Where is the answer? Photographers. Photographers. Yes, in plural. Good. The death or the day after the birth of the children. The day, yes, the day after the birth of the quintuplets or children, okay? Children, yes. An aeroplane arrived in Abadan, bringing 60 reporters and photographs. Quintuplets here means children. Children. Because in the question, in our questions, we have used the word children. That is why I put it in a bracket to explain you that the children here means quintuplets. Yes, I think that I make myself understand. Good. Yes, we have the days after the birth of the quintuplets. An aeroplane arrived in Aberdeen, bringing, yes, 60, yes, the number 60 reporters and photographs. Wow. It was a great event. Good. Now, here we have the answer. Good. Now, let's check in our text. Yes, I'm going to check in my text. Now, I think that where you are following me, and according to what you understood concerning this text, you can be able to answer my. Okay, yes. I think that according to what you understood about this text, you are going to answer, yes, to justify this answer. Now, let me check in the text. Let me verify in the text if this answer is true or if this answer is yes, is correct. Correct. Good. Now we have. I think that I can't get this answer in the first, not the second paragraph. Yes, the second paragraph. Good. We have the day after the birth of the quintuplets, an aeroplane. Yes, let's check in our paragraph. I don't know if it is in the last paragraph. Now, it is in the first paragraph. Yes, let me read the first paragraph to verify, to check if this answer is correct. The story of a family that acquire fame and fortune overnight dramatically illustrates the power of the press. The family lived in Aberdeen, a small town of 23,000 inhabitants in South Dakota. As the parents had 5 children, life was a perpetual fight against poverty. They were expecting their 6th child and were faced with even more pressing economic problem. If they had only had 1 child, the fact would have passed unnoticed. They would have continued to struggle against economic odds and would have lived in obscurity. But they suddenly become the parents of a contemplate for girls. Yes, in this contemplate, I say that in contemplate we have, contemplate, we have 5 children. Yes, 5 children. Yes, born, yes, during the same birth. Contemplates is a group of 5 children born during the same birth. This is the definition of contemplate. Now, yes, let's continue reading our text. 4 girls and 1 boy. An event which radically changed their lives. The day, this is our, yes, the justification. Yes, now here we are justifying the answer, this answer, because we say that according to this our text, yes, we have this question: what happened the day after the birth of the children? Yes, the answer is the day after the birth of the quintuplet or children. Okay, remember I told you that quintuplet means 5 children. Good. Yes, the day after the birth of the quintuplet, an aeroplane arrived in Aberdeen, bringing 60 reporters and photographs. Yes, now let's see in our text if this sentence is correct. Now, in the second paragraph, we have the justifications. We can have, yes, the sentence or sentences that can justify our answer. Now, we have these justifications in the second paragraph. We have, let me read this sentence. The day in the second paragraph. The day after the birth of the 5 children. 5 children means 5 children means quintuplets. Okay. Yes. The day after the birth of the 5 children, an aeroplane arrived in Aberdeen, bringing 60 reporters and a photograph. This is what happened after the birth of the 5 children. Okay? Yes. After the birth of the 5 children, yes, what happened during that period is the arrival of 60 reporters and photographers. Good. Yes. This is the second question. Second question. Yes, the answer is that. Yeah, yes, here. Now we can take we can take, yes, the third question. I'm going to, yes, to write this text, these questions on the board. Did the press help? Did the press help the family? Did the press help the families? I'm sorry, did the press, yes, did the press help change? I'm sorry, not the family. You can write, change, help change the family, family's life. Yes, life. Justify. After giving the answer, yes, justifications is needed here. Yes, did the press help change the family's life? Justify. Now, here we are going to answer this question. It is a yes or no question. Our answer may be yes or no. After the answer that we are going to put, we will, after yes or no, we will justify our answer. Good. Yes. Did the press help change the family's life? Did the press help change the family's life? The answer is yes, it did. Yes, 3. We have yes, it did. Yes. Yes, it did. Now, after this answer, we are going to justify our answer. Why yes? Why not? Why not no? Now, let's justify our text. The text says that according to our text, or the text in the text, or the text says that, this is the our justification. The text, according to the text says, yes, we have a colon, put it in inverted comma, because it is not our sentence. Yes, we take the sentence from the text. The text says that television, yes, we have a television, yes, now I'm sorry, television cameras. Now after putting this answer, we are going to check in our text. Yes, it is very important. Yes, without checking in the text, I think that it is not good. Yes, you are going to have many some difficulties to understand this text. Yes, television cameras and newspapers carried, yes, carried the news. It is in the text, written in the text. The news about the birth of the country plates. The news, yes, the news to everyone, to everyone in the country, in the country, In the country. Yes. In the country. Yes, in the country. This is our first justification. In the country. And we have also another justification. Yes, before checking in our text, let me yes, put the answer on the board so that you can take notes. Yes, we have in the country newspaper, newspapers, newspapers, and magazine, newspapers, and magazine, magazine, and magazines. Yes, newspapers and magazines offered, yes, offered the family, offered the family huge, yes, huge sums. Sums means in French une somme. You use sums, yes, sums of yes, money, of money for the exclusive rights to publish, yes, this money to publish photos, I think, yes, to publish photos, yes, to publish stories and photograph. Yes, it is like that. Publish, yes, and photograph, like that. Photograph. Okay. Yes, the question is, did the press help change the family's life? Justify. The answer is yes, it did. It means that the press helped the family change or helps change the family's life. We have our justifications. The text says, this is the justification, between inverted comma. Yes, we can put it in inverted comma. The text says, television cameras carried the news to everyone in the country. This is the first justification. And the second one is newspaper and magazines offered the family huge sums of money for, yes, we have for, yes, for the exclusive right to publish stories and photograph. Now, let's check in our text if this answer is correct. Yes, we have our text. Yes, I'm going to check in the text. Yes, and after, yes, before, before to give you the good answer, before giving you the good answer, I'm going to read. Yes, we have, I think that it is in the last paragraph. The rise to farm was swift, television and cameras and newspapers, television, cameras and newspapers carried the news to everyone in the country. In the text says that televisions, cameras and newspapers help this family, to change their life. We have television cameras and newspapers carried the news to everyone in the country. And we have the last justifications. The last justification is here. We said, yes, newspapers and magazines offered the family huge sums of money. It is in the text, in the last paragraph. Newspapers and magazines offered the family huge sums of money for the exclusive right to publish stories and photograph. It means that after the family got this huge of we get this huge of sums of money, they become rich. Yes, it is according to to the text. Good. Yes. Now here we have justified our answer. Okay, I think that you are writing. You can take notes. Yes. Now let's finish with the last question. The last question is, we have how was the power? The power. How was the power? We have the power of the press. Of the press. How was the power of the press shown, yes, in abundance, in abundance. Now here we have questions, and their answer is here. The first answer is yes, this one. We have another answer here. Yes, the third one. Yes, and we are going to give the last one to answer this question. Okay? Now, I think that I can clean here to put our last answer to answer this question. Yes, the question is, how was the power of the press show in abundance? The answer is, yes, let's give the answer. The answer is, yes, concerning this question is, yes, we have for the power of the press The power of the press was shown, yes, in abundance, yes, by the change, by the change changes, it is in plural, changes, yes, changes, yes, by the changes, the city, yes, I can write it here, yes, if you can allow me to clean here. The changes, yes, the city, yes, the city known, the city known until to become. To become a tourist. To become a tourist attraction. Yes. Yes, tourist, I think that attraction, yes. Attraction. Changed, into quaint city. Yes, this is the answer of our last questions. Yes, we have A, say true or false, and B, we have answer the following questions. Good. Yes, I think that you are taking notes. You can take this answer. We have the power of the press was shown in abundance by the changes the city known until to become a tourist attraction and changed into quaint city. Yes. Can take notes. Okay. After A, B, yes, A, B, we are going to move to our sections. Yes, let's move to our another sections. This sections is two linguistic. Yes, we have two linguistic. We have one Yes, the text was, yes, it was 1, and we have 2, linguistic competence. Linguistic competence. Linguistic competence. Here we have 2 kinds of exercises. We have 2 kinds of yes, activities. The first activity here is A, vocabulary. Vocabulary. Let me write what is written here. We have vocabulary. The instructions is the following. Match, yes, the words, match the words with their synonyms. Okay, I'm going to, yes, I think that you are writing. Match the word with their synonym. Now, let me write these words on the board so that you can take notes. We are going to write. The first word is, yes, 1. We have 1. We have farm. This is part 1, part A. And part B. Part B. We have 2. Odds. 3. We have sweet. And 4. We have out, yes, out skate. In part B, we have A, difficulties. Yes, here B, we have stubborn. Yes. We have these words. A, B, C. We have reputation. And the last one is G. Quick. Okay. Here the instruction says that match the words with their synonyms. Now here we have 2 parts. In the first part, which is called part A, we have different words, and in part B, we have their synonym. And the instruction says that match these words with their synonym, which are here. Good. Let's start. The first word. What is the synonym of the first word? Firm. Yes, the synonym of the first word, yes, is, I don't know if you can give me, yes, if you have found, yes, the answer. Yes, the synonym of this word is firm, means, yes, we have repetitions. We have one. We have firm. Its synonym is, yes, I'm sorry, is reputations. We have firm. The synonym of this word is reputations. We have C. Good. 2. Yes. Odds. What is the synonym of odds? The synonym of odds here, the synonym is, I think that it is a number, yes, the letter A. Odds, its synonym is difficulties. Donc, the letter, I'm sorry, not the number, the letter A. We have A here. Free, sweet. The synonym of sweet is here according to, yes, to what is on the board. We have sweet gives us, the synonym is G, quick. We have number, yes, free give us, free gives us G. And the last one is outskirts. Outskirts, B. We have letter B. Now here we have firm, the synonym is repetitions. The letter C is here. On the 2 odds, its synonym is difficulties. We have the letter A. Swift, the synonym is, yes, G, yes, quick. The letter G, and the last one is 4. 4 is outskirts, means suburbs. Good. Yes, this is yes, concerning linguistic competence. We have a vocabulary. Yes, we have finished with this. Yes, this part, this activity. Yes, yes. I think that you are following me. Yes, I don't know if I make myself understand. Yes, I think that it is very clear. Now let's move to B. B. B here is, we can write like that, grammar. Grammar. Yes. In grammar, yes, in grammar we have, yes, 2 activities. Yes, we have the letter, the smaller letter, A. Yes, here it can be A, yes, A, the small letter A. Yes, I don't know if I can, yes, clean here. I can clean here. Yes, grammar, we have A. A. We are indirect speech. Indirect style. Yes. Indirect style. And use, I'm sorry, yes, use the indirect style with the following sentences. I'm going to 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to write these sentences on the blackboard. Yes, I think that the time is about to be over. Let's write these sentences on the blackboard, and you can do it at home. And in next sections, we are going to give answer. Okay, you can take note. Yes, consider this part or consider this exercise as your homework. I'm going to write here. We have A. Yes, A in grammar. Yes, this one. We have use the indirect. I'm sorry, use the indirect. Use the indirect style. One. Susie, or let me write we can have gum. It is a name. Yes. Gum, say, drinks. Yes. Drinks. Too much. Yes. Yes, here it can be too much water. Yes, or too much juice. Yes, we have John said. Good. We have another sentence. One. Our, yes, our loan was cut off. Cut off. Was cut off yesterday. Yesterday. Yes. Yesterday, the boss said. Three, we have accepted. We have accepted the proposal. We have accepted the proposal. They said. For you have to pray to God. Pastor Gum. Yes, we have Pastor Gum said. Five. We have life had many surprises. surprises. Many surprise university. University. Yes. University. Explain the ancient. Okay, now, dear learners, here you have homework. Yes, I think that this night you are going to do your homework. I think that our lesson was clear. Time is over, and I love you so much. And we are going to meet again in the next sections. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Chers parents, chers élèves du préscolaire, primaire, collège et lycée, chers apprenants des centres d'alphabétisation et de rescolarisation, ce message vous concerne. L'école à domicile, c'est le nouveau programme du MEPSA. Désormais, apprenez via la télévision, la presse écrite et les réseaux sociaux à partir du site www.menepsa.org et de l'application L'école à domicile. Vous avez également la possibilité de suivre les cours à partir de la page YouTube MEPSA Congo, l'application Télénanga MTN Congo. À la télévision, les cours seront diffusés chaque jour de 8h à 14h et au quotidien dans les dépêches de Brazzaville. Maintenir la flamme de l'éducation dans la famille, un devoir des parents en cette période de crise sanitaire due au Covid-19. Tous derrière le MEPSA pour sauver l'éducation face à la pandémie du Covid-19.